What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, this story's been out for about 2 weeks, and I just now heard about it. You guys have been sending me this story, but you know I have stories I put out in order, and I try to get them out to my audience. So I slept on this, and I do apologize. But this story's no less important than the rest of them. This story is about this young lady right here. This young lady right here is Sade Robinson. She was last seen on April 1st before she disappeared, 19 years old, rest of her life ahead of her. This dude right here is who's locked up for her murder. His name is Maxwell Anderson, 33 years old, with a violent past that I'll show you in this video. This woman, so far, her body parts have been turned up in 3 to 4 separate locations, and police are trying to put this thing together while this guy is behind bars on a 72-hour hold. Now, I think he's still locked up, but take a look at this, guys, and we'll come back and really get on this. There are a lot of monsters out here in plain sight, and Mr. Maxwell Anderson is just one of them. Take a look.
We start with developing news in a case that has captivated the Milwaukee area for the past 2 weeks. A person of interest was taken into custody after a severed leg was found near Lake Michigan last Tuesday. In the days that followed, 3 more instances of human remains found around Milwaukee. Now, new reporting tonight shedding light on how those crime scenes are connected. CBS 58's Adam Reif live in studio now to break down what we know tonight. Adam.
Well, good evening, Jess. We can now confirm all the body parts that have been found throughout the Milwaukee area over the past 2 weeks all belong to the same woman. That's according to multiple law enforcement sources with knowledge of this case. Meanwhile, the clock is ticking down on when the man who is in custody must be charged or released. A severed leg, at least 3 other body parts, all from the same woman. Law enforcement agencies have not publicly said who the victim is, and our sources could not confirm the race of the woman the body parts belong to. But the pieces are starting to come together in a case that has puzzled the Milwaukee area for nearly 2 weeks. The first discovery came last Tuesday when a severed leg was discovered along the lake in Warnemont Park. On Thursday, a person of interest was taken into custody while a home on South 39th Street in Milwaukee was searched by investigators from the state's Department of Justice. That same day, the sheriff's office declared the severed leg case a homicide. More discoveries soon followed. On Friday night, a body part was found near 30th and Lisbon. Human remains were discovered near 31st and Galena Saturday. And more human remains were found Sunday near 30th and Galena. The person of interest is 33-year-old Maxwell Anderson. Court records show a violent past. In 2014, he attacked his mother's fiance, tried to break into her house, then stole her car and fled. While living with his grandparents in 2015, he smashed a glass and punched a hole in a wall when they suggested he address his mental health. He smashed their phones when they tried to call police. And in 2019, Anderson admitted to punching a man who was trying to break up a fight between Anderson and a woman. This week, Anderson appeared briefly in court Tuesday, where prosecutors said they found blood in his home on South 39th. This Thursday, multiple sources confirmed Anderson had, in their words, a sex dungeon in his home. CBS 58 aerial drone video revealed a hole dug in Anderson's side yard. Maxwell Anderson has not yet been charged with any crime. During his Tuesday court appearance, the court granted a 72-hour hold to keep Anderson in custody. Prosecutors must charge him or release him within those 72 hours. That deadline expires tomorrow morning. Here in the studio, Adam Reif, CBS 58 News.
Hey guys, before I go into this story and talk a little bit about it, I want to show you another video that just was uploaded. This is when I first seen this story and really caught wind of it. And I got a couple of questions, and hopefully when I come back, if anybody is out there in Wisconsin that's related to this young lady, you can contact me right here in the email address at the bottom of your screen, because a lot is left unsaid and I don't understand, and I want to do this video justice. So if anybody got boots on the ground out there and they're close to this case and know a little bit of, honest information of what's going on, please contact me so I can put the word out, because what happened to her is totally messed up. Shouldn't happen to anybody. Take a look at this other news article and we'll come back and do what we do.
The new search for remains in the killing of a 19-year-old Milwaukee woman. Prosecutors have charged Maxwell Anderson with homicide, mutilation, and arson in the death of 19-year-old Sade Robinson. She was last seen on a date with Anderson April 1st. On April 2nd, someone found a severed leg in Cudahy's Warnemont Park. Prosecutors say DNA evidence shows that it is Robinson's. Remains found in other areas have not yet officially been linked to Robinson. As 12 News' Emily Polfall reports, Robinson's family and friends are looking for more volunteers in the search.
Now we want y'all to look up the bluff and down on the ground. Y'all know what y'all looking for? Yes. Okay. I just want to warn you.
Grit and determination through grief. Another day of searching for Sade Robinson's remains and searching for closure for her family.
I think everybody's just overwhelmed.
Tracking through water and mud, Robinson's cousin sits in Warnemont Park after searching all day, too exhausted to go on camera.
It's just tiring because we're not getting anywhere. But our family needs peace and we need closure, so I don't want to stop.
A group of about 20. They're searching places mentioned in the criminal complaint of Robinson's suspected killer, Maxwell Anderson, accused of scattering her body parts across Milwaukee County. The search party spent most of Saturday looking here in Warnemont Park. People we spoke to say they came out to help search to try to bring peace to Robinson's family.
It was really hard terrain, and you kind of have to be a madman to do it well.
This is Robinson's friend Josh.
I felt compelled to do that. I owed that to her.
The pair met at Pizza Shuttle, where Robinson worked.
She was gorgeous, and her smile could brighten anyone's day, and she just had that personality where she could cheer you up.
The group is still learning how to organize a widespread search party, and they're doing it with little help.
I've never been part of a search or anything like this before.
People want to get on the water because obviously she might be in the water and we don't have the resources.
In Warnemont Park, Emily Pofall, WISN 12 News.
The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office telling 12 News tonight all known locations have been searched multiple times, also saying the search is ongoing as they continue to identify possible new locations through investigation. And the man charged with killing Robinson is on your screen, Maxwell Anderson. He's in jail tonight on a $5 million bond. He is expected back in court later this month.
Guys, that's the news, and may Sade Robinson rest in peace. I'm going to tell you something. This case right here, I don't know why this is not national news. And the reason why I think it's not national news is because as of lately, with the way the world is, there's nothing to see. Body parts all over the place. You see them in New York, you see them in other places. It's like nothing to see a cadaver or anything out in the street now. And people are getting desensitized to it. But this right here should make major news. I put this second video up here for two reasons. Number one, the first video said he had a 72-hour hold. That 72-hour hold at the time of that video would have been today. Now they got him on $5 million bond. So he's arrested and charged with the murder. They found blood in the house and they found other things. Now, the one thing I don't understand, this is why I say I need to get in contact with some folks down there, is because it says first date, murder and mutilation charges. So they were dating? Like how does he know her? What is their relationship and affiliation with each other to where he was alone with her? I'm trying to figure that out. And, I've looked at many stories, but the stories keep talking about just what was found, the body parts that was found. And, so I still don't, it's a lot that I'm missing. But this guy's locked up. They're searching for answers. This guy had a sex dungeon in his house, a grave dug by the house. Listen, this type of stuff, it should be open and shut. Her blood found in your house, DNA, all of this other stuff, and that's what happened. So I don't want a lot of people say, oh, you don't know what happened. He would not have a $5 million bond if all of this didn't add up to him being the one that did it. Would you agree or disagree? Those that have been arrested, we know. This dude, 33 years old. What business you got with a 19-year-old girl anyway? You would think at 33 years old, if you really was about love and about something, you'd be married already, or at least experienced that. So this guy got a violent past. He attacking his grandparents. Other women, guys trying to break this fight up. He fighting on the men. Had problems with his parents. Now, granted, they said he needed help for his mental disability. The thing is this, once you don't accept help and something crazy happened out of your mental disability, it's not all a disability. You're enabling it. And it shouldn't be used as an excuse or in court. This girl was last seen April 1st, evidently with him. April 2nd, her leg is found in the damn park by the water. That right there, this dude had an agenda from the jump. And I'm going to tell you something. This sounds crazy, but I mean, a lot of people know that no. There are people out here that can't wait to kill somebody. Or people out here that get consumed with horror movies and other things and wish they could do something that they saw off of TV off of somebody else. This guy had a dungeon in his basement, y'all. A dungeon. A hole dug on the side, looking like a makeshift grave on the side of his house, near a high fence. That's not normal. There are people out here that thrive and get satisfaction, whether it's sexual or just any type of mental gratification off of the suffering of others. And they're amongst us. They got this guy locked up. They shouldn't be searching for no more answers. You know what I'm saying? Because they should be taking them answers out his ass. Where's the rest of her body at? He can sit up there all he wants. I'd take his rights from him. Now that we got you dead to rights, you're going to answer these questions. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if we got to twist your fingers off one at a time. Where's the rest of her body? What was the motive? Why'd you do? Man, I would have, man, my press conference would answer all the damn questions. For real. It's like these criminals that do this crazy stuff outside of the normal flow of humanity and do inhumane stuff are not considered people because they're animals, because the people didn't consider the other person a person. See, the only way you can do heinous, vicious crimes like this is if you take the human element out of whatever it is you're victimizing. That's why it's easy to torture for people to torture an animal, even a child sometimes, because the screams of an animal don't resonate with the pain and empathy of that of a human being. This dude is out of order. I'd bust his ass. He get to talking. All you need is a blowtorch, some razor blades, and blowtorch, some razor blades, and some alcohol. He'll talk. And the ice pick, I forgot. You can get any answer you want out of a man with them three things. One of them you ain't really got to use. They need to have it to when people do crazy ass crimes, like they do over there when they was doing all of them crimes with getting the information out of people for terrorists and stuff, and people was arguing about that. When they was in Cuba doing that stuff, all them people, they need to be doing that over here. You ain't going to talk? We'll make you talk. How about this? The family of this woman that you killed, we'll bring them in here and they'll make you talk. Anytime somebody keeps their mouth closed and they know you got them dead to rights, they'd rather just go through the process because they already feel as though they're not getting out of there. I'd have it to where you might have to feel and talk because you might not make it out of this room alive. There's no way a 19-year-old girl is killed by a 33-year-old man on a date, period. 33 years old, you ain't found a woman yet? How does 19-year-old girl just turn 19, all of a sudden she changes your life and you just in Google and Gaga love, which you wasn't. You was targeting her. She was the intended target and you hit the bullseye. So now you need to be the target. Somebody need to hit your bullseye. This is BS. A lot of people will look at this because he white and she black and say, oh, this is a crime of race. No, it's a crime of opportunity. Predators prey. And there's your proof right there. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. They need to bring back the brazen bull and throw his dumb ass right up in there. I'll be the first one to light the match. I have no conscience or acceptance or tolerance for shit like this. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.